I'm going to use this time to show you a few things in gameplay of Virtual Skipper 5. The first thing to do is look at the launch window where you're about to hit play. Before you do that, look at the word help here and click on that. You'll see there's a FAQ, and if I click on that, it brings me online to this screen, which tells me about things I could help play my game. And other things are custom data. In this, you can bring in your avatar by data importer, avatar. It takes you to the file where you've set your avatar file. You browse and find. You can see here I've got VSA avatar, and I click on that file. It's 128 by 128. I'll cancel that for now, but that's where you bring in the avatar. If you want to look at boat skins, this is where the files come in. I'm going to just collapse a couple menus here to show you where to look for those boat skins and where to put them. Don't try to put them in VSK Online. Most of the time another folder is created called VSK5, and most of the time the folders are in there. So I click on boats there, for instance. Here I've got a lot of zipped files in the boats folder. All these are new boats that I've downloaded. And if I click on skins, boats, there are the skins within each boat. So there's a folder for boat, and then inside is the skin. You can see it's a zip file. You don't unzip it, just leave it. So skipping over it fairly fast, but this is what to do and where to find things. If I just click on VSK Online, you won't find the same skins. There won't be a boats folder. And this, in fact, is not under program files, but is actually way up here under My Documents. Or if you want to look, Steve, My Documents, VSK5, Skins, Boats is the path. Alright, so enough of that. That's where you can bring in your boat skins. Now go ahead and launch the... Oh no, one more thing. Go to Configure screen here. Go to Advanced. Go to Game. See down here it says we're sea quality, boat quality, teammates. If you click on teammates, you can turn off, change the teammates to your boat, no boats, my boat. I'll just click it on my boats. Also background quality, sea quality, all these things can be changed there. So I'm in the game window. The first thing to do is look under settings here. Just going to make it a little smaller. Look under settings, you'll see boats. This is where you look through and make sure that the boat skins you've got appear. All those boats you saw in the files earlier are here. There's also the original four, the ACC, the Melges, and the Offshore and the Multi. Those are your original boats that come with the game. If you want to change the sail when you're sailing online to something so that people will see you as this sail, or a nationality, it's just click on it. Now it changes to GBR, to France, and so on. I have a special skin here in Guinness, so I'll click at the Guinness. Now online, I'm shown as Guinness. In inputs is where you check on the keys and how to select the keyboard or your mouse for playing that. If I say click Wind Shadow here, it says press a new key, and I'll just click key 8, and now it's key 8 is Wind Shadow. That's how it's done. Just click on the device, or if you don't know what you're going to do, cancel it. There's 3 menus, 3 pages of that. Under Advanced, this is where you can show avatars or enable chat online. Auto connect at start means that once you have your password in there, it'll connect every time. If you click this off, every time you open the game, it'll ask for the password, at least show you that menu. You don't want to bother with that. So I believe that's the 3 things there. Oh, the other thing is, if you want to change your name up here, you see Steve34. If I click on that, it gives you a code. Complicated stuff here, but if I want to change it to all white, let's say in that case, I would just um, delete those two, and let's go 0, 0 there instead. If I click outside that box, it's okay, it's all black. You want to change your name like that, just go to North Space, and they'll show you the key codes for how to change that. Save the modifications, yes. Editors, you look online for a tutorial I did on editors recently. Click on Solo and go to Custom Race. Under Challenges, you'll see the Demo 2 that I made earlier. Click on that. Now, I just want to show you the differences between simulation, arcade, and tactical. We'll leave it on arcade right now. I'll change the boat to Melch, and we'll just knock down the boats to a couple, and go. Here we are with a couple other boats. You can see there's the red start line. You can see the bottom here is the clock. And I'm just sailing around using the mouse right click button to pan and tilt around, and the scroll wheel to zoom in. Boat speeds here at the bottom. Now you see the blue arrow. That blue arrow basically tells you how well you're doing to the wind. You see I've just gone head to wind and it's gone red. I got no speed or it's falling off. I'm on automatic sails. That's this button down here at the bottom. If I click that button to manual sails, now I have to control the sail, which means if I want to luff out like that, I can just luff out and it's luffing. The race has started. That was the gun. Click on automatic. Automatically the sails just come right back in. I'm going to rudder over here to catch this line. See all the other boats starting. Try to get your best speed and best green arrow essentially, and that gives you the best head to wind. The aids under tactical are thus: you have this arrow here, which sort of shows you where the wind is coming from. It's your best bet is to try and tack into it, get onto the wind as much as possible. But bottom line is that arrow up there is the mark, and I should be rounding that mark. So I'm going to try and round it here. I haven't been paying attention to actually racing, so I don't really know where I am. But it looks like I've rounded it. Okay. Next, down the distance, you'll see another arrow. That's the next mark, essentially. These are in the arcade mode. If I change this, restart this race with this tactical mode, you'll see that things are a little different. For instance, there's no colored line across the start line. You still have this arrow here, and you still have the marks up there showing you where to go. And you still have manual or automatic sails. I can luff in manual sails. Automatic it just stays. Let's go one more, try one more, and this will be in the simulation mode. I forgot to change it to Melch. It doesn't really matter. We got a whole bunch of big boats here on the line. This time you don't see the line. You don't see a blue or any kind of arrow in front of the boat. And I don't even think you see an indication of the course direction. No, there's no course direction indicator. So you kind of have to wing it through everything here, like a simulated race would be. Just click here on the bottom left. It says display hide map. If you zoom in a little bit with the scroll wheel, you can see the course from top to bottom. You can see the other boats, see where you are. You're the one in yellow. And that's the direction, of course. When this course was set up, it was set up surrounded to port. No, to starboard. Rounded to starboard. So that's how you look at the course to kind of figure out the course. Can't tell you much more. This module on the left, right here, shows you the penalties and so on that people have incurred. I haven't incurred any, but all the other boats seem to have incurred a lot. And they have to do their turns appropriately. Sometimes, the thing about this, if I were to incur a penalty, I'd have to do that turn within a minute. It's pretty well the same ISAF rules plate. Well, I'm kind of getting tired of this, so I'm going to close this down and make a video of it. Hope this stuff helps.